A brand new show from Australia in Netflix, Stateless. I've been lucky to watch it 1 week before it released here in this United States. Yvonne Strahovski, you know her for Sarah and Chuck, Kate Blanchett, and a lot of Australian actors. You recognize it. It's 6 episodes, almost an hour each. It's gripping. It's one of those dramas. They can be good or can be bad. In Australia, it was a humongous hit. It's going to be hit here. I'm Frankie D. You and your review. Don't forget to subscribe and give me a like if you can. I give you the take of Stateless, a brand new show coming from Australia on Netflix. Here we go again. Once in a while, we get those kind of jewels, and sometimes coming from every place. This time, Australia's always have good shows. I've been watching a lot, and I've been lucky to watch it a week before this release here. It was released in Australia in March in 2020, and now it's releasing here. It wasn't released in Netflix in Australia. It wasn't a private network. But, you know, Netflix always buying the law, all the rights for all the shows they want. And coming here this week, in the second week of July, and you know and recognize the main actors in here, all the Australian actors. Yvonne Strahovski, you know by her, by Sarah and Chuck, you know, and the bridesmaid. It's just, you know this. Kate Blanchett, well, you know what, so many things. And Dominic West, you know by The Affair, The Wire, and another guy who knows it by Suicide Squad #1 and Shooting #2. The Last Die Hard, he plays son of Bruce Willis, Jay Corney. And then you see a few other actors they're very recognized if you see shows in Australia. But here it's all about a detention center based on a true story, a detention center of immigrants coming to Australia. And for once, an Australian was detained by mistake, or you will know when you see this story, as a legal alien, even so there was Australian. And the story is basically very simple. It's in two stories. A story of Yvonne Strahovski, you know her by Sarah and Chuck and so many shows, but she is unbelievable and amazing here as a drama actress. She have a mental illness and she have a problem, and she get trapped for many circumstances in a detention center. It's a detention center for immigration. When they try to get to Australia, they detain you and try to figure out if they're going to give you a visa or no, like in any country in the world. And it's the other story about an Afghanistan family, a guy with a wife and the 2 kids, try to immigrate, how they had to leave and how to travel and get in the boat. And you see the two stories parallel. Plus, you see another story. The secondary story is by the guard, played by Jay Corney, which you know him in many other movies, and right now the Suicide Squad is shooting the second part. And all these actors, they're Australian actors, and these, you recognize almost everybody on these 4 people. And Kate Blanchett, she created the show. She is the main person behind the show, and she's part of the star of the show, but she's not the main star. This is the show, technically, by Yvonne Strahovski. I mean, we love when she was in Sarah and Chuck. We love when she was in many other shows. But this is unbelievable what she does. I mean, if you didn't think she's a good actress because she's beautiful, she's done many stuff, you're just gonna win the respect. She is awesome in this show. I mean, I don't think we got right time to do nomination for the Emmy, but if it would be a right time, she would have been nominated because the show, and I'm sure in Australia she will be nominated. The story is gripping. It's an unbelievable story based on true events that were happening in the early 2000s. And the story is good because it's only 6 episodes. Every episode is 50 minutes. And you know I can tell. It's a watch, don't watch, and must watch. I can see, and you can see what I'm going for. Absolutely This is a must-watch show. This is a show that I don't want to tell you any things because I don't want to spoil any things that happen. And the same with the ending. This is not going to be a second season or third season because in the ending you see by in the credits what happened with these people and what is the story of these people right now. But I don't think it's going to be there. I think this is only a one show, one season, 6 episodes, and you're going to love it. You're going to just absolutely be amazed by the acting, and you will be amazed by the story, and it's a tear-jerking sometimes. I mean, it's creeping, and you want to know what's going on until the end. And the last 2 episodes, you just don't stop to watch because you really want to know what's going to happen with these people. What's going to happen with the 3 stories? Do you see this? It's amazing how well done it's done, how well written it's done. And even so, like I say, it's an Australian show coming to Netflix. You recognize the main actors. You see them before in every shows and movies here. And I'm Frankie D, and you're in your reviews, and I can tell you, you had to see this show, Stateless. It's absolutely worth it to see it. Your time, and this is one of the best shows till now in the year. And especially when you're dealing with mental illness, the main character, how she's absolutely out of the reality in this world. I mean, she's a schizophrenic, and you're gonna see that because you're gonna see it right away from the beginning what's going on. And it's not a spoiler. You see that. You see in the beginning on the story why she's like that, and but it's just the whole story, the way they were told, and the actor who I can't remember the name of the main Afghanistani, the father. He's just absolutely insanely good. But this is a great show, and I hope you agree with me if you watch it. This is a thumbs up absolutely for the show, and I hope you give me a thumbs up if you like what I say. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down and tell me what happened, why you didn't like this show. Until the next time, support your movie theater, support your TV shows, support your video games, support your books, and catch up with something, and give me a hand. Support me and keep my face with Yoda, and support and subscribe my other reviews and TV shows and movies over here. And until the next time, watch Stateless. You'll be surprised how good it is. Thank you. Be safe. Ciao.